Okay, so now we're going to take a look at what we call misdirection in early parenting. When we think about our early parenting years, we very much focus on the things that we believe are very important. And I am going to say that they are, but they do not fulfill our duty in terms of what we need to do in order to have fully functioning adults when our children turn 18. The things that we focus on, which are important, is the PTA, Parent Teacher Association, the football club, the piano recitals, the kale and hummus sandwiches to make sure our food is nutritious and we are providing our children with the best nutrients that we can. Now, during those early years, we naturally focus on the building blocks that society suggests as being ideal nurturing parenting. Okay, we join the PTA. Football loving parents sign their children up for football. All the parents who want to have their children with lots of friends do the same for the social concern. The investment in a child to master a musical instrument reflects a dedicated parent. The healthy eating is only to ensure that a child grows and develops as healthily as possible. None of these examples are wrong. In fact, they reflect the love and devotion to a child that I mentioned in my previous video is crucial. However, focus only on these elements of parenting are not what creates well-rounded, confident adults who are able to be financially responsible and independent, who are able to build a career and develop and sustain meaningful relationships with others. So we have to remember that when we focus on these things alone, we are missing some key elements. And what are these key elements? Well, I like to describe them as the 3 gems of parenting. The first gem of parenting is what we call self-regulation. This starts at the terrible twos, where we learn what to do as individuals when we are frustrated and angry. And we learn by the way our parents manage our terrible twos, how to replace reactionary behaviors with effective communication that actually allows us to be heard, to feel heard, and to show that we have compassion and empathy and understanding of the people around us. Individuals that can self-regulate do not have tantrums. They do not have anger outbursts. They don't hit and they don't hurt other people. Self-regulation teaches us what we do when we're not happy, when things don't go our way, when we're feeling frustrated. We all have to learn how to self-regulate. Self-regulation leads to the second gem, which is what we call socialization. And socialization leads directly on, and it's not about play dates. It's not about socializing with other people. It's about understanding how society works, what we can expect from society, and how we have to function within it and learn how to give back. What are the appropriate rules of engagement in different situations, both at home and outside of the house? If we are able to understand socialization and we are able to self-regulate, well, this leads to the third gem of parenting, which is reputation. Reputation, as we know, takes a very long time to build and is destroyed very, very quickly. When a child starts first grade, if they have not learnt how to self-regulate and they behave badly, before they've even walked into second grade, the new teacher already knows everything about them and how they behave, which affects the way people engage with this child. If we don't ensure that our children function as effectively as possible, that they are able to self-regulate, that they respect the rules of engagement around them, they will not be able to develop the best reputation that they can, which will lead to negative outcomes and negative interactions with people around them, which just then becomes a vicious cycle. On the flip side, when children learn how to self-regulate, this is learnt through parental guidance, and they learn what they can and can't do in terms of engaging in the world around them. This will lead to a much more positive reputation and more positive outcomes and interactions for our children when they leave the house. And obviously, you can understand most simply that the more their reputation is positive, the happier their interactions and outcomes are with the world around them, which in turn boosts their inner confidence and their self-esteem. So now we understand the 3 gems. Listen to my next video to learn how to begin to start parenting in an effective way.